Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to Say It Now, Say It Loud. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you can get those notifications. And let's get it cracking. All right, guys. So we all know it's lovely Mimi. Well, the majority of us know it's lovely Mimi and her husband Remy. So these two, well, just to bring back a little, memory, or just to remind you guys, she was actually on one of the seasons of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And she is also a YouTuber. She does a lot of mukbangs. She's done some mukbangs with B Love's Life and quite a few other people. So she's well known, public figure. Um, she went viral off of some videos that she made prior to becoming, TV famous or whatnot. She was on Wild 'N Out. So you guys kind of get my drift here. So she's married to this guy, Remy. And recently they separated. They were married, so they are separated at the moment. I don't know, if they're going to get back together, but from what it seems like, they're definitely done with each other. It seems like from the videos that you guys will see certain clips, so I'll give my commentary throughout the videos. It does seem like Remy is not too happy about the situation, but more so on the side of Mimi. It seems like she is very confident in her decision of wanting to part ways and separate from her husband. So we're going to get into that. So stay tuned.
I miss y'all too. So look, everybody wanna know what happened to Remy and Lovely Mimi, man. What happened to their relationship? What happened? He just disappeared. Man, be honest with y'all, be straight up. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. Our relationship just became rocky like over a year ago. We just been really, thugging it out and coping with each other and trying to make the best of it.
All right, so after watching that clip, he did make it, known that I guess they were having issues at least a year prior to this happening right now, or probably a little more. Also, in the video that you're going to see, some of the clips, you'll see where Mimi talks about her not being happy for quite some time now. Whatever the situation is, it seems like a lot of people have been thugging it out, is what they like to call it, for just the children's sake or whatnot. But if you're in a toxic situation where you're not happy, I'm all for people fighting for their marriage and everything like that. But it does seem like he is more, how would I say, he's very sad. He has a sad demeanor in this video. Throughout the video, he did pause the video a couple of times. Looks like he did that to kind of like, refresh himself and get himself together. It looks like he's been crying, but whatever the situation is, I feel like people just need to care about self also. It seems like people let themselves go in marriages, and people forget the meaning of marriage and how you guys are supposed to work together. You're supposed to be each other's, shoulder to lean on. And I understand that some people, they do get fed up and just want to leave. But I think the best thing to do, instead of just springing something on someone, or, some people will wait to the last minute to let someone know they're unhappy. I'm not saying in this situation, but it definitely has to be some type of communication between both parties, so that, especially when children are involved, it doesn't matter if that child is, birth or biologically related to that person. If you had children prior to getting in that situation or marriage, you have to realize not only are you guys being affected by the situation, but also children are involved as well, and their feelings matter as well. So just sticking it out just for the sake of the children, sometimes it's better just to, move along. If you think about it, a year ago, if, they weren't happy or things wasn't going right and they tried and it didn't work, at that point, instead of faking it for the camera or, for the children, you could have had a whole year of healing. So, yeah.
But at the end of the day, decisions was made, and overall, the decision was, shoot, she just want to be done. So I'm here to tell y'all the whole scoop, like really what happened. And at the end of the day, man, it's all love and positivity at the end of the day with me. Okay, so look, first.
All right, guys. So as you can see in that little clip there, where he continues to, turn the camera off and restart it, you could definitely see that he's, emotionally affected by the decision, that they have made or Mimi has made. He seems very hurt, and it looks like he stopped the camera to basically, recuperate and recover and wipe his tears or whatnot. So definitely a sad situation. This clip here, you'll see where he talks about Mimi moving people into the house. But on another clip that I have with Mimi, she also said that he moved people into the house. But I'm going to play it and then I'll give you guys my commentary.
So now you got 3 new people that live in the household. I don't know nobody's real name. I don't know nothing. And before you know it, it just weird. It's just hard to explain. Like, this shit is really weird right now. So then, like, I'm like, man, we need to talk. What is going on with you? You leaving for weeks at a time, go to some casino. You out this joint tripping. You doing too much. Like, what's up with you, Miha? She like, I don't even want to talk to you. Don't text my phone. I don't want to deal with you no more. Just like really showing her true colors. And I ain't never do too much. I ain't never say nothing too crazy. I ain't do nothing. I just be me. So okay, cool. That's what it is. Hey, I'm about to just accept your opinion. I'm gonna adjust to this, and I'm gonna let you learn the hard way. And that's just how it is right now. That's how I'm rocking. So, just a couple days later, man, the whole energy was just like, it was alright. Really just weird. And I was trying to just deal with it. And before you know it, she was like, man, you need to just go ahead and leave for real. You need to go ahead and get out my house. Take this 30-day notice. Go ahead and get up out my house. Matter of fact, she had been sent me 30-day notice. I forgot to tell y'all that. So, that's what it is. And, man, just so childish. Like, the way they went about it was so childish to me. Like, first and foremost, I started drinking a little more because I'm so stressed out at this point. Nigga deserve a cold drink. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas stress me out bad. So I started drinking a little bit more. Apparently they said my actions became a little weird. Never aggressive, but just they said my actions and some stuff that I said verbally was disrespectful to them. But whatever. One day, y'all gotta say, man, I don't think you like me. I'm like, man, I don't even really know you.
Hey everyone, and I just want to say thank you for everybody who's been supporting me from day one. And if you guys know me, you guys know that I do not make any decisions that I regret, and I am very proud of my family, and I take very good care of my children. So just know that I will not be announcing anything to harm my kids, and everything will be healed in time. So give me my time and give me my space. But as for now, know that I do not make any rational decision, and I'm very spiritual, and I am in a good space right now. So please just respect that. I love you guys. Mwah. You don't either. What is that gonna do? What is that gonna do? I can buy my own. Trust me.
Okay, so what it sounds like from Remy's side is he was basically saying that Mimi had moved in some people into the house, kind of like invading their space. So I could definitely understand his frustration on that part, on that end, because I mean, who wants someone coming in, invading their space, especially when you're married and then you have people, just not invading your space, but also the privacy of your children. Definitely could make the situation a little frustrating. And it seems like those friends that Mimi allowed to come in, you know, probably, I don't know, probably was in her ear, or just, it could definitely cause tension in, space between both parties or whatnot. But also in the clip that Mimi did on Instagram Live, she was saying that Remy also had people living inside of the place. So it seems like they're both pointing the finger at each other instead of just coming together and realizing, you know what, we both had some mistakes and some mess ups, and we both need to get it together. Like I said before, it sounds like Mimi is completely done. She says she made her decision and she doesn't regret it or feel bad about it. Also, I'll post, what I'm going to do is post the full live, because it's very long, that lovely Mimi did, so you guys can see, everything she was talking about. But she was talking about her ring being upgraded, how she doesn't, I guess she was a little upset about that. That played a part in, her becoming frustrated and fed up with Remy. She feels like it's been, 6-7 years since she's had her ring, and she wanted it to have it upgraded, which I don't think is the sole reason why she left. Because if that is the reason, then that's just absolutely, petty, because a ring is just a symbol of marriage. It's materialistic things. So it's not what actually makes the marriage. A person could propose to you with a string and you should be okay with it. I mean, if that's all they had, if it's true love and real love, then what's the point? It's just a representation. So that played a part in it as well. And also, she was saying, she doesn't ask for anything. She made some allegations that the house that Remy claims he's living in, the 6-bedroom house, is, she insinuated that it was another female's house. Also, she said she gave him a lot of streams of income. So she's mentioning things that basically are things that people help each other with in a marriage. So I'm going to do a video about that as well, like marriage values and what marriage really is, how people go wrong in marriages. I'm just going to do a video on that because I think it's definitely needed. I feel like a lot of marriages are going down the drain, and for reasons that can actually be fixed. A lot of these reasons are petty, especially when you have like maybe one person who's willing to work on it. But I understand some people get fed up and just throw the towel in. So look out for the next video I'm going to post. It's going to have the full live with Mimi and everything she mentioned on Instagram Live. So guys, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Hit that notification bell and follow me on Instagram at Say It Now, Say It Loud. See you in the next video.